beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am really excited to be working with one of my favorite brands that I grew up on. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely grew up on Covergirl. Like, who doesn't remember easy breezy beautiful Covergirl? Like, I grew up on that, okay? But if you didn't grow up on that, welcome to the Covergirl world. I'm gonna let you know all about their full spectrum collection. Since you are here, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. Well, not really hit it, because that's abusive, but just gently click it and love on me, love on yourself, feel the love. Become part of my fierce and fabulous family where we keeps it real, we keeps it cute, or we put it on mute. All right, you guys, so we're gonna jump into the face. But as I stated, Covergirl did send me the full spectrum collection, and I would say that I have 95% of it. The things that I am missing are some of the, I think, lip glosses or something like that. We're gonna start with priming. This is their full spectrum mattifying skin primer. This retails for $9.96 to $11.49. When they give variation in prices, it's simply because, honestly, y'all, it really truly depends on, well, this is kind of like a lotion-y kind of feel, so you don't need a ton of this. But when they give price variations, it's really because it depends on where you live. Just like it depends on where you live with being able to go into a drugstore and actually try out the foundation. If you're probably new here, you may not know, I am a flight attendant, so I travel a ton. And I was in LA 2 weeks ago, and I noticed that when I was on Hollywood Boulevard, and when I went into the Walgreens, y'all, they had a whole makeup artist there set up in the Walgreens. I could test the foundation and everything before I bought it. I was like, oh, they don't do that in New York. So for myself, I pulled out 4 different shades that are very close. So these are the 4 that I will be trying out. Right here, I have Deep Cool number 1. I've got Deep Neutral 1, Deep Golden, and Deep Cool 2. We will swatch these and we will see which one works best for my skin. I wanted to show you the lightest foundation out of the 20 shades and the darkest foundation. The lightest foundation here being Light Cool, and it looks just like this. This is a glass bottle, so I will say you do have to be careful with these, but flight attendant tip 101 is that if you are traveling with your foundations and they are in a glass bottle and you are afraid they may break, simply put these in your purse, because this is only 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce, and TSA will give you no problemo. Okay, the darkest shade here is Deep Cool number 4. It just looks like that. So the first shade that I'm gonna swatch here is the shade Deep Cool 1, and this just has a pump. So Deep Cool number 1 just looks like this, and I'm thinking this may be too red for me. So this shade is Deep Neutral number 1. What I do appreciate thus far is that I noticed they have neutral and cool, and it's nice that a drugstore brand is recognizing that, because this is too dark. Now we have Deep Golden 1 right there. This may actually, Deep Golden 1 may actually work for me. This is Deep Cool number 2. Since my swatches were so terrible, I'm gonna show you guys again. We got Deep Cool number 1, Deep Neutral number 1, Deep Golden number 1, and Deep Cool number 2. I'm gonna be using my beauty blender, which I washed. It's already wet. This is a very thick foundation, so when they say it's buildable, they mean it. So just off of applying the foundation, I will say that this texture of the foundation is not a texture that I prefer. It's very thick. I can actually feel it on my face. I mean, it doesn't say that it's lightweight, but it certainly is thick. Let's keep working. We're gonna work with some concealer and we'll see what we can figure out. There are 6 all day idle brightening concealers. The concealers are said to be lightweight. They brighten your skin tone, hide your dark circles, deliver flawless coverage. The price range is from $8.42 to $11.49. So from top to bottom, we have light, medium, neutral, medium tan golden, tan cool, tan deep golden, and deep cool. I'm gonna go in with the shade medium tan golden because I feel like this will be best suitable for me. I'm thinking I might want to mix a little bit of the tan cool. Yeah, I'm gonna mix just a little bit of the tan cool with it. To set this, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty setting powder in the color Honey. So the All Day Powder Foundation is what I'll be using next. This retails for $8.69 to $11.99. This comes in 12 shades. They sent me all 12 shades. It's buildable, one-step powder foundation that delivers long-lasting, natural-looking full coverage while reducing oil. This is the shade Deep Cool, and this is the shade Deep Neutral. Again, I have all 12 shades, but I'm really just gonna go off of what I think will work for me. So I'm gonna try to use Deep Neutral because the next color would be Deep Cool number 2, and it certainly looks too dark. So I'm really just, yeah, I think this will work. I'm just trying to like set the foundation in the places where I didn't put setting powder. Blend, blend, blend. We go all the way down. So far, so good, CoverGirl. Aside from the thickness of the foundation, we're making progress. So now I'm gonna go in with my Becca Cosmetics Sunlit Bronzer, which I'm obsessed with this stuff. And this is in the color Ipanema. Just gonna use a little bit of this. I think actually what I'll do, because I was gonna try to contour with the dark liquid foundation, but maybe I will use the darkest setting powder. Not setting powder, the darkest matte foundation powder. And I will use that to kind of just like chisel out some areas a little more. You guys, I literally just had to turn the camera off for 30 minutes, charge my battery, but hold on. I have not touched my face at all. Still very, very, very matte. So that's a plus. I'm gonna move quick. In showing you guys everything from the Full Spectrum collection, here is the Full Spectrum Contour and Correct Expert palette. I won't be using this obviously, but I just wanna show you guys what it looks like. And this retails for $9.96 to $13.49. It says it provides an all-in-one coverage and contour solution for multicultural women that highlight and balance pigmentation. So it looks really, really good. I just never tend to use these things. Next thing I want to show you guys is some eyeliners. So I'm not exactly sure I'll even be using eyeliner today, just because the look that I have in mind is very, very simple, very natural. But these are their Defining Moment All Day Eyeliners. They come in 6 shades. I won't swatch all of them just because I don't have a lot of time on my battery. But look at that. Super, super pigmented. This is the color Gold Metallic. Not as much pigment, but pigment. And then the last one that I'll show is the silver color. Wow, super pigmented. Oh, I love that to go like in the waterline. I'll get more into them. I'll show them in another video. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple of like CoverGirl series videos just because I have so much product. I wanna be able to properly, you know, show it before you guys go spend your coins on it. I wanna show you what it really looks like. For So Saturated shadow palettes, they each have 8 eyeshadows. To give you guys price points for the palettes, They range from $9.96 to $13.49, and they're designed to vividly pop against medium to deep skin tones. This is the Reverence palette. It's more of a nude. I just dropped a little brush out of it. But these are like more nudie kind of colors. Very, very pretty. Next we have the Gravity palette. As you can see, kind of like darker, earthy kind of colors. We've got this palette, which I love. I love this palette so much. This is the Zodiac palette. And then the last but certainly not least, this is the one I'm using today. This palette is heaven. This is so, so pretty. Like just off the strength of everything, I'm gonna swatch right here. Look at this pink. Y'all. The pink in there, this kind of gold color. Man. My dog is over here making all this noise. She's like so dramatic. Look at this right here. So this is, you guys can obviously see why I'm loving this palette. It's very pretty. I just want to go for a very simple makeup look. And that's gonna allow me to do that. I'm gonna go into this color right here first. And I'm just really gonna put that in my crease. So as you guys can see already, very, very good pigmentation. Yes, okay, Covergirl. I'm gonna go into the pink color, which honestly, I've been really excited to use. I love pink so much. Oh man, this is pigmented. Yes, all the yeses. So now I'm gonna go back into this palette and I'm just gonna go into this color right here. And then I'm gonna go a little bit into this color right here. And I'm gonna take both of these and just blend them both. The last thing I'll be doing is going into this champagne color right here. And I'll be putting that just above that pink and blending it. I know I said the last thing I was gonna do was gonna be that champagne color, but this color down here is like a grayish purple and it has like sparkle to it. So I just wanna dab in it and just, ooh, super pigmented. Okay, maybe you shouldn't have did that. This Posh Chic palette definitely is super pigmented. I'm gonna pop on some lashes, do some mascara, and I'll be right back. So now I have on my lashes, I have on my mascara, and I also decided to go in with the silver metallic and I put that on my waterline just to make my eyes pop a little more, like pow. So as I told you guys, as promised, this is the darkest shade that they have in the All Day Powder Foundation. This is the color Deep Cool 4. Now don't drag me too much in the comments because I don't contour at all. I don't really know how, and I don't really think I would really want to. But whatever, guys, let's just try this. So I'll swatch it. You can see just how chocolate it is. One thing I will say that's really bugging me so much about almost each product, the fallout is crazy. The way I just tapped that and so much came up is wild. So this is really not that dark. So these are the Versatile Cheek palettes. This is the palette, it's called Blush Tone. So it's all-in-one blush and glow palette. This is like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You guys, I don't know how much you can really see it, but I am gonna, again, be doing more videos just so you guys can get a real sense of each palette. This is the Bronze Flame palette. Just looks like this. And the palette that I'll be using for today's look is this one right here. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna swatch. So I'll be using this for like my blush. Gorge. And then I'll be using this gold here for my highlight. Pretty, 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 pretty. This stuff is so pigmented. I'm just gonna go in lightly, even though a lot came off. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna have to like blend this out because it's really, really, really pigmented. The blush is absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna set my face really quick. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush, spray that so that when I pick up that highlight, I feel like it's already going to be very, very pigmented, but I really want it to come through. I love a good highlight. Ooh, yes. Wow. Okay, well, they are not, oh, that's a little bit too much. They are not playing with pigmentation. I'm gonna take a little bit of that same highlighter, just go right into the brow bone to kind of tie it all together. This stuff is so pigmented. You really have to be careful. You have to blend it out, but it's really, really stunning. So what I do have from Covergirl is their satin lipsticks. I've got their moisturizing lip glosses, which is here, and then I have their liquid lipstick. Sorry, I was looking at my little paper. I'll do a separate video for the Covergirl full spectrum lip products that I have, just because it needs to kind of be really detailed. So I've already lined my lips. I'm gonna go on with the Covergirl Color Idol Satin Lipstick. This is in the color Prodigy. This is really, really gorgeous. I will swatch that here. I also swatched this on my Instagram if you follow me, so you can really see how pretty that payoff is. So I'm gonna go over the brown lip liner. I'm gonna go in with the moisturizing lip gloss. This is in the color Believe Me. Going right over this. Oh, this is one of those that like not a lot comes out. I guess. So you gotta keep like building it, go in, go out. Between using the full spectrum satin lipstick in the color Prodigy and the moisturizing lip gloss in the color Believe Me, this is the color Payoff. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna continue to build it, and I'm gonna make it a little bit glossy. I'm gonna put some regular just like kind of lip gloss over it. I go over this with my Fenty Beauty Fussy because it always seems to make everything as glossy as I need. All right, you guys, well, this is the final look using a full face of the Covergirl Full Spectrum collection. What do you guys think? I think definitely full of pigment, very, very beautiful. Now, this video is going to seem short to you. Maybe it'll seem a little longer than normal videos that you watch. But I have been filming this for a couple of hours now just because there's so much product, and then I had to recharge my battery. So I've had this makeup on my face, this foundation, for some time. It is absolutely stunning. I don't like the thickness of it when I'm first applying it because I felt it, but now that it's dried down and settled in, I don't feel it at all. It doesn't feel like my face is heavy, like I have anything on my face. Like, it feels absolutely great. The concealer, I will say with the concealer that it is lightweight and it is very sheer, so you have to build it, but it is buildable, which is really nice. And I also mix concealers, which is exceptional. I'm really happy with that. Let's see, right here, the primer, I'm sure it helps because my skin is still matte. It's cool that it has SPF in it. The Versatile Cream palette I did not use. I don't tend to use those Contour and Correct palettes, so I can't really give a take on that. The shade range is pretty. It looks nice. I can't say much more. The cheek palette, that is where I have this glow going on with the blush. I'm in love. I am in love. So I'm excited for more videos just to show you guys what the other color payoffs are from the different palettes. And let's see, the powder, the matte powder, I just think it all works. I think collectively it is really, really a great full spectrum collection, except I do think there need to be darker shades. I thought that the palettes were very pigmented for the eyeshadow. I think that the lippies, which you guys only saw me use these two, I think that they're really great. So overall, I would say from what I have used, which is majority of the collection, I haven't worn it all day, so I'm actually not gonna give my final thoughts. I'm not gonna rate it with a number yet. I'll probably rate it with a number some videos down, but so far I will say I'm definitely happy with what I have tried out so far, and I'm happy with the results. So bravo Covergirl. That is all I have for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this review. I tried to give you guys as thorough of a review as I could. I wanted to make sure that I was able to come and just kind of bear it all, show you what I have. So in the meantime, in between time, you guys, until we see each other again, make sure you continue to stay beautiful from the inside to the out. Let your light shine. Let nothing or no one stop you from growing, glowing, and making whatever your dreams are happen. I love you guys so much. I thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.